दोस्तों इस क्लास में आपको डिक्टेशन दूंगा मैं 100 WPM पर एसएससी और DSSSB के लिए जो स्पेशल मैटर मैंने तैयार किए हैं उसकी आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूं 100 WPM पर। बी रेडी फॉर इट।
Now, sir, my reasons for moving this amendment are these. From the statement of objects and reasons, it appears that the present bill has been brought in this House for three reasons. The first is that certain provincial governments have expressed their desire to alter the name of the province, that is exactly what is mentioned in the statement of objects and reasons. The second reason for bringing this bill is that these provincial governments have further desired that these names should be altered before the commencement of this constitution, that is, before the 26th of January 1950. The third reason is that there is no provision for doing that in the present Government of India Act 1935. Now, sir, it is true that there is no provision in the Government of India Act 1935 for changing the name of a province. So far as the principle of my amendment is concerned, it is this, that any change in the name should be effected after ascertaining the views of the legislature of the province whose name is proposed to be altered. I would like to draw your attention to Article 3, which we have already passed. Article 3 makes provision for the alteration of the name of any state which the provinces are going to be called hereafter. Therefore, we have already provided for such a change if it is to be made after the 26th of January. It can be made only by the introduction of a bill, and such a bill can be allowed to be introduced only after ascertaining the wishes of the legislatures of the states concerned. Now, it may be argued that the provincial government have already expressed their desire. I do not know which provincial governments have expressed their desire, because from the nature of the discussions over the name Aryavarta and the heat which is generated, I do not think changing the name of a province is going to be such an easy thing as it is sought to be made out. It may again be argued that it is because of the provincial government's desire that the names are going to be changed, and therefore it practically amounts to ascertaining the views of the legislature. I would here like to point out that the views of the legislatures and the views of the provincial governments do not always coincide. It is one thing to ascertain the views of the legislature, which is composed of the representatives of the people, and another thing to consult the provincial governments which are concerned with the day-to-day administrative problems of the provinces. The principle that we have laid down in Article 3 is a highly sound one, inasmuch as it is a better method of ascertaining the views of the people in general, because the legislatures are expected to reflect the views of the people of the province. Sir, without going into details, I can easily show how anomalies are bound to arise. Take the case of West Bengal. At one time, they were in favor of changing the name from West Bengal to Bengal. Subsequently, there was a change of mind and they wanted to retain it as West Bengal itself. In fact, in our final draft, we have mentioned it as West Bengal. At the third reading stage, we again reverted back to the word West Bengal. All these clearly show that even if a name is to be changed, we should ordinarily follow the sound principle which we have enunciated in Article 3, that it should not be by the wishes of the government, which may be changing from time to time, but by the wishes of the legislature, which are likely to be more formal and firm. In our first draft, we mentioned it as Kaushal Vidarbha, which must have been after consultation with the provincial government. Subsequently, they changed their mind and wanted to have it as Madhya Pradesh. Would it not be better, therefore, to follow the sound principle laid down in Article 3? Governments change their views with changing circumstances, and governments are not really representative of the people in the sense in which legislatures of the provinces are. Another point that I want to make is this. In the Constitution, we have laid down the principle which is enunciated in Article 3. Today, just one day prior to the passing of the Constitution, we want to go back on that principle because some people seem to be in hurry to change the names of provinces. After all, changing the name does not make much difference. As the poet said, a rose will smell as sweet if called by any other name. Therefore, why not stick to the principle enunciated in Article 3? Why flout it at this stage? Well, sir, I would strongly urge that it is a bad precedent showing scanty regard for the principles which we have so solemnly laid down for those who come after us to follow. I would therefore request that this simple amendment of mine will be accepted by the members of this House. The only argument against it would be that it would involve some time. Most of the names of the provinces are names given by foreigners. It is much better that the changes in their names are made after ascertaining the views of the different legislatures and in a more calm atmosphere rather than hastily as is tried to be done by the introduction of this bill. Sir, Section 290 is in such a limited form that it is very difficult for any honorable member to move a comprehensive amendment to avoid any discrepancy or any suggestion which may not be found acceptable to the House or to the country. I had no other alternative but to move this amendment in order to safeguard the right of Parliament and the people of this country in not allowing any province to change the name according to its whim and fancy। दोस्तों इसी के साथ ये डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है और काफ़ी अच्छी डिक्टेशन है, काफ़ी अच्छे अच्छे वर्ड्स इसमें आए हैं। फ्लक्चुएशंस मैंने इसमें काफ़ी की हैं क्योंकि एग्ज़ाम अब पास आ गया है और आपको एग्ज़ाम में इस तरीके की फ्लक्चुएशंस देखने को मिल सकती हैं। अगर एग्ज़ाम में ऐसी फ्लक्चुएशन आपको नहीं मिलती और आपकी जो डिक्टेशन लिखने की जो तैयारी है वो इस तरीके से होती है जिसमें आपने काफ़ी सारी फ्लक्चुएशंस के साथ काम किया हो, तो आपको बहुत इजी लगेगी आपकी डिक्टेशन एग्जाम में। तो आप मेहनत लगातार करते रहिए। आपसे मुलाकात करूंगा अगली क्लास में अगली ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर।